The National Broadcasting Empire. We own your news, we own your mind, and we own your world.
Welcome to the National Broadcasting Empire's World News, covering Week 34, 2011. I'm Paul Rogers. A Tibetan monk burned himself to death in Sichuan, China. The Chinese news agency reports the story.
新华社报道，在中国西南部的和尚去世后，他自焚。
A monk in southwest China died Monday after he set himself on fire, the China National News reported. The incident happened in a Tabetan community in southwest China's Sichuan province, local authorities said in a press release. He was a native of Dawu County. The reason behind his immolation, however, remained unclear.
在一份新闻稿中说，他是大武县人，然而他的自焚事件背后的原因仍不清楚。
Hold on a minute. The reason behind his immolation, however, remained unclear. Oh codswallop. Let me play Miss Chalky to the Chinese. The monk, Mr. Someone Norbu, turned himself into Vegemite, and you don't know why. Fess up. The Tibetan people want to run free, like me. If Mr. Chinese man wonder why I don't come on holiday, tell him I went mad and the cops shot me. Carrying Black Bottom speaking, and this is my bloody opinion.
The views expressed by Karen Blackbottom are her own. These views are not necessarily the views of the National Broadcasting Empire. The London-based Free Tibet group said the monk had doused himself in petrol. He was heard calling, "We Tibetan people want freedom. Long live the Dalai Lama, and let the Dalai Lama return Tibet." In March, another monk died in flames near a monastery, in a Ba, just 200 kilometers from Darfur. In another part of the world, Libyan leader, Muammar Gadhafi released a statement to his people, and the world.
The good people of Libya are my brothers, sisters, family. We will hide or run, but we will not surrender. We will be victorious in avoiding capture.
And now to NBE, India, to cover the story about Pakistan allowing the Chinese to view the U.S. secret stealth helicopter that crashed in the raid that killed bin Laden.
One U.S. official, speaking on condition of anonymity, told Reuters there was reason to believe Pakistan had allowed the Chinese to inspect the U.S. stealth helicopter that crashed during the commando raid that killed Osama bin Laden. The disclosure, if confirmed, is likely to further shake the U.S.-Pakistan relationship, which has been improving slightly after hitting its lowest point in decades following the killing of bin Laden. The fact that the Al-Qaeda chief lived for years near the Pakistani Army's main academy in the northwestern garrison town of Abbottabad reinforced suspicions in Washington about Islamabad's reliability in the war against militant Islamists. The United States has suspended about a third of its $2.7 billion annual defense aid to Pakistan. Here are some opinions from the streets of India.
The US is learning, or may have learned, the hard way, to never trust these Pakistani pariahs, but we Indians know these pariahs are backstabbers, whom you can never believe, till thy kingdom come. Maybe it's the air, the water, or the soil, that makes the Pakistani pariahs like this.
Republican presidential candidate Michelle Bachmann said Friday she wouldn't rule out changes to the federal minimum wage as a way to lower the cost of doing business and lure corporations back to the U.S. GOP presidential candidate Rick Perry told New Hampshire voters Wednesday that he does not believe in man-made global warming, calling it a scientific theory that has not been proven. Perry's opinion runs counter to the view held by an overwhelming majority of scientists that pollution released from the burning of fossil fuels is heating up the planet. Perry's home state of Texas releases more heat-trapping pollution carbon dioxide, the chief greenhouse gas, than any other state in the country, according to government data. While Michelle Bachmann has forcefully denounced Medicaid for swelling the welfare rolls, the mental health clinic run by her husband has been collecting annual Medicaid payments of $137,000 a year. Laura, from a desert city in California, writes this special request to all you kids returning to school in the next few days.
If you see someone who is struggling to make friends, or being bullied because he or she doesn't have many friends, or because they are shy, or not as pretty, or not dressed in the most in clothes, please step up. Say hi, or at least smile at them in the hallway. You never know what that person might be facing outside of school. Your kindness might just make a big difference in someone's life.
This has been the National Broadcasting Empire's World News for week 34, 2011. I'm Paul Rogers. The news is happening every day, so try to stay safe and out of its way.